by Mohammed Wilkerson.
We believe it all. Let's turn up the night, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rap Battle Fantasy League, and I am joined by
Bruce Lively from Team Box Cutter, right here in the flesh. Holla back.
So I'm talking about, and of course you all know me, it's your boy, it's the one and only, it's Josh over here representing All G's React, and we have a little bit of a
Gotta get my lighting situation right, man. My face was dark.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to say we got a little bit of a odd mix on this rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have Mysonne the General.
Oh, Mysonne, Team Box Cutter. You guys chose wisely. We got Mysonne. The name of the song is "What Do I Say to My Sons?" A poem by Mysonne Lemon.
And over here, All These React, we picked K.A.A.N and it's Phoenix. So these two gonna be going head to head, but we're not gonna waste too much time. Also, this will be kind of a bit of a reaction on the side of K.A.A.N's song because I have not ever heard it. Even when it was picked kind of late. So it was picked very closely to when we were going to do this. So I was just like, I'll just hear it when we do this.
Yeah, because you was about to forfeit.
We were about to forfeit.
You was about to have to forfeit because your team did not pick the K.A.A.N song.
We had no picks for K.A.A.N. So whoever the K.A.A.N fan was that jumped in the live stream that day and threw his name in the hat, you know, you should have stuck it out with us. All right. But somebody came through and was like, I got one. This is the only one I like. And so that's what we're going with. It's Phoenix. We're going to see what it do, though. Okay.
All right. Let's do this. You ready?
Go ahead. Kick her off.
All right. Here we go. Mysonne going first.
Hey, we've had some break-ins in my neighborhood, and there's a real suspicious guy. It's Retreat View Circle. The best address I can give you.
That sounds like George Zimmerman.
He's up to no good, or he's on drugs or something.
Yep.
He's just walking around looking about.
Okay, this guy, do you want my curve static?
He looks black. They always get away.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that. Alright, sir, what is your name?
George. He ran.
Alright, George, what's your last name?
Zimmerman.
In the Circuit Court of the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, Florida, State of Florida versus George Zimmerman. Verdict: we, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty.
Oh, I'm already loving this, bro.
This video is nice. I like it.
What do I say to my sons? As I listen to this verdict, confused as I heard it, not guilty, but a kid got murdered, stalked and shot down, not guilty, not how? Telephone ringing and ringing, not now, my soul is hurting, eyes full of tears. This the first time I done cried in 7 years. I never ever cared this much for a stranger, but his death and father's tears alert me of the danger. He's not guilty, and they returning his gun. So what do I say to my sons? Do I tell them that America is the home of the free, go to school and work hard and be all you can be? Or do I scrap that, mold them, prepare them for war? Cause killing black children isn't against the law. So what do I say to my sons?
Gotcha.
Do I tell them ignore common sense and wisdom, forget what happened in this case and have faith in our system? Michael Vick went to jail for killing a dog, but Zimmerman walks free for putting a boy in the morgue. Walking to the store with a hood in the rain, a mother's son's lost his life, I can't imagine that pain. So what do I say to my sons?
Yo, Michael Vick went to jail for killing a dog, and a man walks free for putting a boy in the morgue.
Crazy.
I'm just saying, yo.
Crazy.
Wow.
We're
gonna keep
protecting
it going.
animals more than we're protecting our own. Crazy.
We're gonna keep it. This is ridiculous. We're gonna keep it going.
When they ask for me to give them the facts, do I tell them that the law wasn't meant for us blacks? Do I tell them that Trayvon wasn't the first? Emmett Till, Yusuf Hawkins, and more laid in the hearse? Do I explain or contain my disdain for the government? How we elected Obama, still nothing's become of it. When a politician can call a president a tar baby, how we expect for them to protect our babies?
Whoa!
So what do I say to my sons when they ask, what does this mean? Do I explain to them how Dr. King had a dream, but it seems that his dream is still just a dream, and this whole justice theme is all just a scheme? A jury of 6 women found Zimmerman innocent based on cultural disconnects and their legal ignorance. You mean to tell me that they really believe that a boy being stalked through alleys and streets, who was scared, feeling like his life was in danger, initiated confrontation with a grown-ass stranger? So what do I say to my sons? Do I tell them that there's a God-given right to defend themselves and fight for their lives? Or do I tell them that the system will fail them and it's all just designed to confine and jail them? What do I say to my son when he asks me, Daddy, cause Trayvon was black, he got profiled and killed, so what would happen if that was me? What do I say to my son?
Oh crap, I don't want to give it out loud. I don't know where this kid is.
Okay, do you want to just meet with him right near the mailboxes then?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, George, I'll let him know to meet you with you out there, okay?
Actually, could you have him call me and I'll tell him where I'm at?
Okay, yeah, that's no problem.
911, do you need police, fire, medical?
Yes.
All right, what is your number?
Just there's gunshots.
You just heard gunshots?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? If you'll please fold the verdict form and hand it to Deputy Jarvis.
In the Circuit Court of the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, Florida, State of Florida versus George Zimmerman. Verdict: we the jury find George Zimmerman not guilty.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is so important. This is so important. I'm putting this on my channel, everybody, so you guys know. And I'm not going to take away anything. You don't have to go to patreon.com to see this video. I'm going to play this again for you on my channel. And screw the blocks, screw the money. I'll just let them get their money for it.
There you go. All
Everybody
right.
needs to see this. This is bigger than us. Let's keep listening. My battery's about to die, so let's just see if we can get through this song. Well, for the first time in the history of the first Rap Battle League, I'm at a loss for words.
Man, that's what happens when you spit straight facts. There's so many broken things within this system that people don't get. They don't understand. When the system was built, we weren't included.
No, we were not.
We were not included in it.
Except for being property.
Except for being property.
And later on, 3/5 of a man.
That's the thing. That's what happens when one person gets hit is on the other side of that bullet, on the other side of that gun. Only one story lives to tell.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fact of the cultural disconnects. A jury of all women found the death of a kid not so bad. That's a cultural disconnect, because usually if you have a jury of women and a child dies, that's what the prosecutor or the defendant wants. That's what the defense wants, because they know that women's maternal instincts will kick in and they'll see the story through the child's eyes, unless the child is black, because it's a known fact that people of other colors see black kids as older and more mature than they are. They see them as adults. They're willing to give them harsher time. Yes.
That's happened over and over in our legal system. Situations with, especially in Florida, where I believe this is where that happened at. This was in Florida. Same thing happened down there. 15-year-old boy playing with his neighbor, wrestling, doing wrestling moves, stuff like that. Stuff a lot of little boys have done. Charged him with murder. Because the neighbor ended up dying.
Yep.
From one of the
moves. And the neighbor just
charged him with murder, like full on murder, like he was an adult.
Wow. Let's also talk about some of the artistry. Let's talk, while I still have a camera going, let's talk about talking to his son and showing you the dichotomy that he lives in. You live here, you want to believe in this place, you want to make it better, so you tell your son, when he asks you, because I'm black, will I get shot too? You say, well, I want you to be all that you can be, study hard, work hard, and you can be more than that. Or do I tell him the system is designed to imprison you, because that's actually maybe the safer way to teach him?
Do I get him ready for war?
Right, they're getting ready for war. On one hand, you're destroying the mind of a child because his mind is not ready for war, and you have to get it that way. And on the other hand, you're destroying the hope of a nation. Which one do you choose? This is the dichotomy in which we live. The artistry, the visualization, the music, the poetry. This goes beyond some of the numbers that we have to quantify. This goes beyond some of the numbers that we have to quantify. We can break this poem down for hours. I'm not going to subject you guys to that, but just think about that dichotomy. Think about the decisions. Think about what he's talking about. Listen to when George Zimmerman says, these guys always get away.
Yep. His own racist undertones are sitting there.
And the jury got to hear that tape.
And they got to hear it. But they tried to smear Trayvon because he got in trouble with weed one time, like they always try to do. They try to smear the image to make him seem like he's not just, a kid, of course.
And even though weed is now legal in 27 states?
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more question before my camera dies. Who is making all the money from now legal weed? White business owners. Even though black people have been selling that medicine for years, getting locked up, losing their family and their lives, they don't get anything back when it finally becomes legalized and they realize that the state was wrong. They only give the licenses to white business owners. Who has never paid the price in this war for anything.
Think about all the black athletes that could have been something great, but they got in trouble for a small thing of weed throughout all this history, all the lives ruined, all that different stuff it's there. It's there and it's in your face.
This song is a conversational piece. This song is a generational piece. This song is a Negro spiritual. I will call it that already. This is something that we can go back to, that you can learn from, that you can show your kids and your mom and get the same effect. It's a poem. It's more than rap. Mysonne did that. I don't know how many dings we got in here. If you guys hear this sound, that means that we're talking about points for all of the different categories, but this may be superfluous because this may be above and beyond the categories that we chose. Let's go to the next one, bro.
All right.
Let's see what K.A.A.N has to say. It's going to be hard to beat that. I'm going to just let you know it's going to be hard to beat that.
All right, go ahead and kick it off.
I gotta be honest, I really love the camera shots. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's wide angle or...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I really got it. I don't think that I can get over all of my problems. I've been thinking, who the fuck am I to disagree? I heard I'm pretty dope, so I guess I gotta oblige inside. I've been plotting on the way that we could elevate. I massacre the track with your skill, I never hesitate. I put a lot of time into the craft to make it resonate. I regulate with repetition, I could be the greatest, but ever me illogical, the other have elated. Practice all the patience that I got in my attendant mind. I minimize the ignorance, so in a minute I make it relatable, evading negativity at all costs. Trying to find my way, I'm feeling so lost. Find me in the zone, I got a focus. But that can be an issue, I'm addicted to the work. It's all I ever wanna do, pursue the purpose that I'm pleading for and need more than pity. Many minuscule opinions picking apart the immaculate, happily apathetic, and naturally authentic. Descendants is sentimental, like the words are just a piece of my soul. I transcend it to the artist that I wanna be. I demonstrate my dominance and derelict with dialect. My etiquette is excellence. I dedicate my all to this. I solemnly swear it. I serenade with selections of different cadences. To kill it, really invested in this. And anyone that wants the truth that we present to be identified. I live a meager life. I'm motivated by progression. Cause a year ago nobody paid attention to the getting. I'm persistent with the effort. Document my declaration. Dedicated to the death of me. Definitely concerted. I prefer to be a purist. I purchase all of the verses on the way to get it off of my chest. Oh Lord, if it's a pride of myself and privately polish them off. I punish with powerful poems. Compose a noble creation. Case in point, I'm steadily proving in a lucid dream. I used to be infatuated. Now it's just reality. I'm managing my temperament. My time to capitalize is infinite. The wisdom I'm attaining from trying to nothing is priceless. I promise myself I'm putting.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He's not lacking in the skill department in any shape or form.
There's something called breath control. I haven't heard the dude take a breath since the verse started. Whoa. There's another. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Have you heard what he's been saying? I'm having a problem. I had the phone headphones in my ear, so all I heard was some bass, and I had a problem hearing his actual words. Anything of import to say before I press start?
Oh yes, yeah. He's talking about the fight with inner self, basically. All right, the fight with inner self.
Outstanding. Wait a minute. And now it says my card is full.
Oh no.
How is that possible? I just erased everything off of it. I literally just did that.
Huh.
You know what? We're just gonna keep on going, man. It'll be just you and my voice. I don't have time for this crap. Let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
The music before my sanity, saying you a lullaby with alliteration and empathy. The lack of recognition is starting to fuel my energy. You know you made it when you receiving hate from an enemy. Your relevance was never an option. Here's a synopsis. Said I'm knocking out whoever you considering the king. I kick him off the throne. I want it. I'ma take it as my property and properly prepare to go to war with any challenge. Abandoning coliseums. People cheer for me to finish it. Reminiscing of the legends that left remarkable legacies. I said it, I'm ahead of my time. I am. You could never understand the headspace I'm in. Nah, living around in a ballad, giving a lyrical ballad. Working to find the balance, dealing with every challenge, but it's a struggle, meticulously adjusting my train of thought to be positive, transformed to a phoenix. And we just trying to give you something you remember, we the illest nigga, don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember, we the illest nigga, don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember, we the illest nigga, don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember, we the illest nigga, don't ever forget it. Knowledge.
Like the vocals in there.
What you say?
So I'm enjoying them vocals in there.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so
musicality.
That's there. The skill is there. The beat is on. The beat is very, very nice. Plain and short, man, he's just really talking about the inner self in the fight with the inner self. That's what the whole kind of the video is representing. Like there was like the old him trying to kill the new him. You know what I'm saying? And the new him having to fight that to continue to move forward in what he was doing, what he was talking about in his life. So that's why you see him like, you know, old him throw him in the truck, blindfold him, start making him dig a hole, but instead he fights back and he wins. Basically, it's right. You get what I'm saying? Basically, being a better self versus the old self. So, I mean, but oh my gosh, like he just never stops. You know what I'm saying? Like take a moment for our brains to just catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to process all this. Like just slow down for a second so we can process what you just said. Because now you know, crazy.
Yo, wrapping all of that without taking a breath. I'm just gonna say, like, breath control is something that a lot of artists deal with and have to work on every day. How do you actually let the certain amount of air go out so that it's actually connected to the amount of words that you want to say, so you know how long you can hold that breath for exactly how many words you want to say, and still be able to evoke emotion, still be able to emote, right?
Right.
That is something that artists have to work on all the time. He absolutely killed it. I want to say to the viewers, though, that there's a difference. Now that is one skill, but there's a difference between rapping fast and having a lot of rhythms.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah, the rhythms. I got my little drum pad here. I was hoping I could record it. Most of the time, for 3 minutes, he's sounding like this. You get me?
Yeah.
That's it. All the skill it does to say words, have great breath control, have good meaning, and do all that at the same time is not lost on me. But changing up the rhythm, me as a drummer especially, like the only time I heard him change it up was at the end where he kind of did these 30-second notes, right? Most of the time was just straight up. Yeah, I think right. Couple times.
Yeah, he only had a few pauses in there. He had a couple pause sections kind of in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But a majority of it is him following that same pattern when he was rapping.
Yeah, man. Other than that, I think I would be remiss if I actually told people that wasn't dope. I'd be remiss, bro, if I told people that wasn't dope, because he killed it, man. He killed it. That breath control, content, like you said, it kind of lost me in the beginning. I was trying to figure out, man, I couldn't hear this word or that word, but I have a feeling it's due to one of two things: my inebriated state, or or the speed at which it was coming at me, and I'm trying to do 20 different things on this computer at once. But yo, that was crazy.
Right.
That's gonna be a tough one.
'Cause I mean, it was even hard for me to be like, hey, bro, like, because I'm trying to put this together. You know what I'm saying? Like, put this together so I can see exactly the full picture that you're trying to bring out. You know what I'm saying? But he just kept going. I'm like, hold on, slow it down, just a little. Okay, he paused. Okay, all right, so he's talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got, all right, here we go.
let me recalibrate.
yeah, all right, let me reset, here we go. But no, yeah, man. Crazy thing is, guys, I've even reacted to this song, and I don't even remember it being this fast. Like, I didn't even remember reacting to it, like, at all. Like, so,
that's right.
It was that long ago when I first started reacting. We saw the video. I was like, huh, I've actually reacted to this song. So if you haven't seen it, you should go back to that old reaction of mine of this song.
Y'all go check that out. I'd love to see that reaction, especially after now doing the head-to-head versus Mysonne. I want to see what you thought of it when you heard it.
Yeah. So, man. But, guys, that's going to do it for us. Y'all were here. You heard it. You see the artists. You see what they got. Alright, so now it's time for me and Bruce to sit back and we will discuss over the next few days the point system. Okay?
Yes, we will.
And we'll bring you guys that winner video.
Hey, I'm finally back.
All right.
How you doing, guys?
He comes back and makes his triumphant return here at the
back
end.
at the very end. All right, listen, man. That's awesome. You guys let us know who you think won. You heard them both here. I'll let you end it there, Joshua.
All right, so don't forget to hit up the basement debates over at Team Box Cutter. All right.
Yep.
Subscribe, like the vids, check out all the content. And of course, come over here. Your boy has over like 1,500 reactions now.
Facts.
Go through them. Okay.
Facts. That's work.
I get requests from stuff that I've done years ago. It's in here. I got the library for you. Okay. Especially if you about the chopping, or if you're about the strange music, or some of that anti-government rap. You will find it here.
Strange.
All day, baby. All right. So, of course, I'm Nixon. Bruce.
Peace.